Alright guys, we're walking back to the bottle dump as I speak. Would just like to say a few things before we get to the wooded area where you can hardly hear me because of the loud walking noises. But I don't even remember what I was going to say. Oh yeah, last episode, if you decided not to read the description, last episode, Cole and I didn't videotape this, but we found 3 other bottles. I don't know, we were gonna take a video whenever we got home, but then we just never got to it. I don't even remember why. But long story short, we found an old 7-Up bottle, a quart-sized milk bottle, and a Heinz ketchup bottle. So those all went to Cole, because I have a Heinz ketchup, I have a quart-sized milk, and I have all 3 bottles basically. So as I enter the woods now, I'm wearing gloves. I just got this, ow. I just got this really bad, like, pinching, burning sensation in my nose. But, I think a bug went up there. But, I'm wearing gloves now, so I'll be able to dig longer, hopefully, because I don't get cut all over me. Like I kind of do, because you can see I got cuts all over my fingers. Got a good one on my thumb. But so hopefully I'll be able to stay down there longer, now that I have the gloves and I won't get cut. But the weather is not looking tipperoos as I wanted it to be. So this may be a shorter episode due to the weather. Looks like it's going to rain, but I don't know. It rained a little bit today during band camp, but other than that, it was it. So, I don't know if the weather is going to hold off or not, but, you know, it very well could. So, stick around and I'll get back to you when we're down at the dump. Alright guys, as you can see, we're down at the dump. There's the chute, and it actually got cleaned off, and you can still see the brown on it. Alright, also found this last time. I don't know if this is just a coincidence, but this looks I just messed up. This looks an awful lot like a spearhead, or like an arrow tip or something. It's very sharp on the point. I don't know if I'm just going crazy or something, but I left it there so someone can tell me. Hopefully someone will tell me if that's good or not. So I'm just going to get right into digging. Hopefully we'll find something, but I'm not going to be down here very long, and I just felt a raindrop actually. Alright, I just found another piece of that blue pottery. This is the biggest piece I found. You can see that one right there. But this one's quite larger, obviously. So I'm still digging in the same spot. I might actually, as you can see, there's a tree, or a fallen tree right above where I was digging. So I might actually go on the other side and just start digging downward. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea, but we'll find out. So, stick around. Alright, I think Cole was going to like this, but this just came out. This is the top to something, and it's very thick. And it's blue tint, as you can see, so I'm keeping it there. But I'm not doing anything with it. Alright, just found a little square bottle sticking out in here, so I'm going to extractify that right now. Alright, there's writing on it. Ow! Ow! Sorry about that. I prematurely stood up under the log. Alright, so here's what I found. It's all in one piece, no cracks or anything that I can see at least. So what it says is, Hires household extract, excuse me. Hires household extract, Philadelphia, PA. Manufactured by the Charles Chires Company. Then for making root beer. Yeah, for making root beer at home. So guys, I'm pretty proud of that, so maybe I can make some root beer when I get home. But I'm going to go wash this off, so stick around. Alright guys, here it is cleaned off. Some of the sides are pretty dirty still on the inside at least, so I'm going to get that cleaned off better. But for now, I found the bottom of a bowl deep in there. So I'm going to try to go for that. I can't tell right now if it's whole. It's still stuck in there pretty good, but it could very well be this smallest little piece, and I have no clue right now. So that's what I'm going to be going for right now. So hopefully that comes out whole, because that would be really neat, even if it doesn't have any like fancy designs on it or anything. So stick around. Alright, remember the fact that just keep in mind the fact that I said it could be the tiniest little piece ever. Because that bowl turned out to be the tiniest little piece ever. Believe it or not. Alright, and there's another thing in there that I'm trying to dig out. I think it is one of those old stone pipes or something. I don't know if it's that or a metal can, but I'm not sure. So I'm digging that out right now just to get it out of the way. So stick around. Alright, it turned out to be a metal can. Oh, it's breaking as I hold it. This was right here. But anyway, I just felt like showing you this, guys. It just turned out to be a metal can. It's just so rotten that you can't even tell what it is anymore. So, just gonna keep digging, start to go to the left or the right or something, I don't know. But anyway, stick around. Alright, just pulled out the top, or a pot lid. Has a classic looking blue and white design on it. Still got the handle on it. It's metal, obviously, because you can tell how rusted out it is. So I'll put this over here with all this stuff, and oh, where'd it go? Yesterday, or episode 4, off video, and we never footaged, or we never videotaped this. We freaking pulled out a metal dog. It was flat, and it looked like a decoration of some sort, and I'm pretty sure we put it over here, because I don't remember where else we would put it. But I don't see it anywhere, so I'm trying to look around. Alright, well, if I ever find it, I'll get back to you guys. It might be buried under all this crud. But anyway, still seems like good stuff coming out. I'm going to have to dig deeper, and it's getting harder, because I have to cradle myself under that giant fallen tree. Wish I could get rid of that, but there's no way that's happening. So I'm going to keep digging, so stick around. Alright guys, just got 3 little things, nothing good. Everything's broken. But got another broken teacup piece. And there was a lot of teacups buried here, because I found 3 with the same pattern. And you would think they're all pieces of the same one, but they all have the handle. So, there's a lot of teacups buried over there. Found a piece of a tiny little flower pot. Nothing good. And I found a milk bottle. But this is broken. But the way it broke was neat. Hold on, this is about to fall off too. Never mind. You can see the crack in it. But this was whole underground, and I had most of it exposed. I put my finger under it, like right here, pushed up to get it out, and it just broke in my hand. And that it deserved that, and you all know it. So keep digging. And with the bones, I don't know what's going on, but there was a piece of a spinal cord of something right there. So I don't know what that is. Here's a large piece of a bowl, but you can't really see if there was any design on it or anything. So I'm going to keep digging. Hopefully I found something, but I still got that one neat bottle, so stick around. This is just a blooper. I accidentally pressed the button. Alright guys, this may be a surprise to you, but this is amazing to me. I found another piece of an orange shot glass. Or sorry, wine glass. And you can tell it's not the same one because they both have the lower part that connects to the disc. So maybe I could find one hole. I don't know. I only thought there might be one in there, but now I found 2. It's showing some hope that there may be more in there. I have a bottle in there. I have no clue what it is. I can't tell even what color it is. It looks either dark blue or brown, but I can't tell, and it's stuck behind a large piece of that window. So I don't know what I should go for because they're both pretty tight in there. I could get the bottle out, but then it might get scratched by the window, so I think I'm going to go for the window first, but same thing vice versa. It might scratch the bottle pulling it out. But anyway, I'm going to try to get that out, so stick around because I think the bottle's whole. If you're wondering why I didn't wear gloves before, it's because I wore gloves, but they got holes worn into them, and that's how I actually got cut all over my fingers. And so I wore these big, thick snow gloves, as you can see one on the ground. Here's one right here. The one on the ground actually already wore a hole into it, and I just started using it today. And I cut my finger, so that's what I'm dealing with right now. Trying to just stop the bleeding right now. The bottle's exposed, and I'm pretty sure it's whole, but I don't know yet. So I'm going to get that out, then I'm probably just going to go after that. Probably won't clean it off till I get back to my house, so I'll show you guys the bottle when I get it out. Alright guys, forgot to mention this. I found 2 things right before that bottle. Well, there's the piece of the window that it was stuck behind. I also found this long metal rod, if you can see it right there. But I might as well just get the bottle out now, because it's right there. I only have one hand now. And I think it's starting to thunder and or lightning. So, I'm going to get the bottle out, so stay tuned and I'll be right back. So here's what I ended up with. I ended up with Charles Household Extract, Philadelphia, PA. Manufactured by Charles E. Hires Company, not Charles Tires. And it says, for making root beer at home. And the big bottle that I found that I didn't get to show you is this big guy. Look at the top to it for one thing. And then there's this. This is what it was. One thing I hate though is that all that crud on the side is like rusted to it, so I can't get it off. And also, I don't think I showed you this bottle on video, so I'm going to show it to you now. I might have, but I might not have. But it's a independent brewing company in Pittsburgh. Now that I think about it, I think I showed it to you in like 2 or 3 or something. So yeah, some great additions. So thank you for watching, and leave a like or a subscribe. Alright guys, I'm back. This is just me. I'm going bottle digging again. So I'm just going to make a very long episode of bottle digging. So I'm going to combine episode 5, I believe is what I was making, and what I'm making now into one long episode. Because I just don't feel like making 2 episodes. And I never published the first one, so I thought I might as well just make them into 2. So this time I'm not going to be This time I'm not going to be digging for quite as long. But so that's why I decided to put it into the other one as well. So I'm just making my way down to the bottle dump there. Ow, thorns are killer around here. And yeah, so stick around and I'll turn it on if I find something down at the dump. Alright, if you watched the last episode, you would know that I found that metal bar in here. And where is it? I just found another piece to it. Right here. So I just thought I'd show you this. It's nothing special, obviously, but might as well thought I'd show you that. I don't know if I'll be able to find it, but I found a piece of like a plate or something that had a neat flower design on it, but I don't know if I won't be able to find it, probably. But anyway, stick around and I'll start digging. Alright, I got 3 things. Just got this, a lid to a jar or something. So I'm not going to keep that, but I'm going to keep it down here. I'm not going to break it. I found another piece of that pot or jug or whatever it was, I don't even remember. And I got something under here. Just look to the right. It's the bottom of something. You can't see it really good. There's no lighting or anything, but it's right here. And it's tight in there, and it looks to be almost made of pottery or something. I can't quite tell what it is, so I'm going to try to get it out. Hopefully it's whole. It looks to be a bottle almost, but I can't tell, so stick around. Alright guys, I apologize for the shortness of part 2, but I'm going to head home after I show you this. The bottle that I was digging out turned out not to be pottery. It was just brown with dirt stains on it to make it look like it was. But it's still really neat. It is a Clorox bottle. You can see on the bottom it says Clorox. And it says REC, whatever that means. And my favorite part about this bottle is it has the cork still in it. Yeah. And it doesn't even seem to have any cracks or chips or anything that I can see, at least. This is a really neat find, so I'm going to clean it off when I get home, and I'll show it to you at the end. So stick around. Sorry for the dog. But this is more orange glass than brown, so I'm liking it. So thank you for watching, and leave a like or a subscribe. Alright guys, I'm back down for my 3rd attempt at going down to the bottle dump. I clearly didn't have anywhere close to as many or as much footage as I thought I did. I thought that 15 minutes just wasn't enough. So I'm going one more time down to the dump. So yeah, this is about a few hours after I found that Clorox bottle towards the middle section of this video. Oh, excuse me. I just burped and it tasted like Fruit Loops. And I haven't had Fruit Loops since I was like 2. So yeah, I'm on my way to the dump, right on that road embankment, so I'll stick around and I'll turn the camera on whenever I get to the dump and whenever I find something. Alright, found a piece of a bowl. Finding a lot of pottery that's broken and it's making me sad. But I also found the bottom of a shoe, but look how small this shoe was. This is like a little baby shoe. Because you can tell that's the heel of it. So look at that shoe compared to mine. So this had to be like a little baby shoe. So I thought that was just neat. So I tried to dig off to the sides more, but it's like almost rock solid to the sides. Impossible to dig through, so I think I'm going to keep digging back because that's where I've been finding a lot of my bottles, so stick around. Right, so I found this large clump of metal that's kind of all cluster-fucked together. So, don't know what I'm supposed to do with that, so I'm just going to throw it there. So I'm going to keep digging. Alright, just pulled out 2 milk bottle pieces. I pulled out the top to this one, and right behind it came this one, and I just set it down, and it just fell apart. I mean, the crack in it was so deep. It was, like, ridiculous. And I found this in the episode with me and Cole. It's a soda bottle top with the cap still there. And I broke it, and look at the greenness of it, or the aqua. I'm wondering if this was a Coke bottle, and if it was, that would have been amazing to find a hole with the cap still there. And I think I see more glass back in the hole, so I'm going to keep digging, so stick around. Alright, this is pretty neat. I just pulled out an old handle to something. You can still see there's a bit of wood, but it's mostly rotted out. But I think that's neat, just how you can definitely tell what it is. So I'm just going to throw it over there. Miss the wood pile, or the scrap metal pile by a mile. So I'm going to keep digging. A lot of stuff's rolling out, and I think I have a bottle, but I'm not sure. I don't think it is, actually, now that I'm looking at it. But stick around. Alright guys, I'm pretty sure I have a bottle. I don't know where that was, but I just saw the top of one sticking out. Here it is. Oh, check that out. Oh, wow. What do you know? It's another Clorox bottle, the one that I just found earlier. I think the one that I found was wet, had like sun damage to it, because this one is definitely a lot darker than the one I found. But, ow, God, oh, that really hurt. Oh, I stood up under the log and something poked me really hard in the back. But, anyway. Yeah, it's all in one piece, no cracks or anything. So, might want to give this one to Cole or something. Yeah. So, I'll put that over here. And I'm going to keep digging. I am speechless. I just found this. I don't know what it is. Like, the bottom is metal, and this is what I pulled it out by, this handle thing. But the top is like porcelain pottery, almost. Alright, so I have to take this call, so I'll be back in a sec. I told you if I would find it, I'd show it to you. Here it is. A metal dog that Cole and I, or I don't know if it, yeah, I think it was Cole and I found buried here. I actually may think it's a horse now. I don't know if it's a dog or not, because it looks like it has 2 legs back there that were broken off. But there's still 3 in one piece. So I thought maybe one was like a horse's tail or something. But, because it looks like it has a hoof. More or less than a foot. But anyway, so I'm going to leave this right here. So stick around, and a bunch of crap just came out whenever I pulled out that weird part porcelain, part metal thing. So I'm going to shovel that all out and then dig upward, so stick around. Alright, I just switched to the other side. So there's where the very top of the hole is that I've been digging in. And the cars may be getting louder since I'm closer to the road now. But just sitting on the top here, I found this. With the neat handle and the flowery design on it. So that's really cool. So I'm going to start digging here. But it's going to be kind of hard. So stick around. Probably won't find much though. Alright, I switched back over to the other side because I couldn't really dig too well from there. I got a really bad cut on my finger. And it can't show very well on the camera, but It's bad. And I found this nice little plug, screw-in plug to a bottle with glass on top. Or I think it's actually clear plastic. So I don't think that's worth keeping, but if it is, please tell me. But I'm gonna dig a little more, but I'm probably gonna head up. Still have that Clorox bottle, but I'm probably not gonna keep it. I'll probably give it to Cole. So stick around. Alright, just found a piece of a bowl. There is a design on the bottom, but I can't tell what it is. There's not enough of it here. And on the bottom it says Dresden. And then I found another piece of something that looks similar to this. And on the other side it said China. So that must be a company, Dresden, China. So I'm gonna dig a little more. But I think I might just go home with just the Clorox bottle. So anyway, stick around. Alright guys, I just found this scrunched up piece of tin. And at one point it had a lot of writing on it, but I can't quite read it now. There's like engraved writing on some sides. But I found a little bit more glass, but other than that, not much. So I'm going to dig a little bit more, but then I'm going home. So I still got the Clorox bottle, so that's good. Alright guys, I got another bottle and I'm going to head home after I show this to you. But just found this bottle. There's a lot of embossing on the one side, and I'll show it to you in a second. On the bottom is, never mind, thought it was a letter or something on the bottom. But on the one side it says Liquid Stove Polish, manufactured by J.L. Prescott Company, New York. So that's really neat. So I'm going to go home and clean off this bottle and the Clorox bottle. So stick around, I guess. I couldn't get the rock out. I don't know how they got in there.